day, good evening, or good night to you, my good friend. Today we will be hatching the legendary dragon of the month, the Thief Dragon. We bred him super quick, and so we will be getting him and Mr. Slimer today. But just before we get on to hatching this guy, I do want to go through the Origin of Light milestone rewards, because with every ancient event we tend to get a special set of milestones, and if you spend a certain amount of event currency, then you will get rewards. It works quite similarly to the Dragon Master Pass, but it requires you to spend lightstones, which are the currency in the new ancient event. So throughout the next month and starting on the 9th of November, alongside the Origin of Light, we will have a set of personal milestone rewards that are unlocked as you take part in the Origin of Light ancient event. And as usual, spend the event's currency, lightstones, to progress through the tiers and unlock some pretty nice rewards. However, there is a free-to-play version, which is all of the regular currency you earn, and there is also a bonus that you get when you purchase the shrine. And so you'll notice you get a lot more rewards if you buy the shrine, of course. So the rewards, or some of the main rewards you want to look out for, are going to be things like VIP tickets, gems, relics. You know, habitats can be useful, but then we've got the Blue Bloom Dragon as a breeding token at 114,000 lightstones spent. Then we've got Valkov Dragon Parts, Solden Dragon Parts, and then at 209,000 we have the brand new Toucan Dragon available. So that is this new dragon that we saw yesterday. He's wonderful, I love him. But getting to 209,000 will depend on how everything is balanced. I'm not even sure if most people are going to end up getting to that. And then we've got more Solden Dragon Parts, Chevalier, which is a legendary breeding token, Valkov Dragon Parts, and then 100 River Dragon Parts at 639,000. And the File Milestone is at 700,000 spent, which is 1,500 gems, which is pay to win only. If buying the shrine wasn't pay to win enough in itself, you'd also have to spend more to do that. So these are all of the base rewards for free to play and the shrine. Again, you can feel free to pause and take a look at all of them, or if you want your own photograph version, I guess a PHP-val version, then it is available on the forums here, which I will link. But it will be on sale, the shrine, at the beginning of the Origin of Light event, as usual. So if you're going to buy it, it would better to be buying the shrine early, I should say. But at the same time, unless you're logging in every reset every day, you might not actually get much value out of it. But anyway, that is the newest information on the ancient events. I don't know why the new update has put DML in the screen like this. It is very annoying. But anyway, we will ignore that for now and get to hatching our legendary Thief Dragon. So of course, very cool looking dragon, and his egg is supposed to be this one here where he wears a hood. Looks like Altair or Ezio in dark form, I guess. But this is Thief, who is a legendary fire and earth dragon. So would I use him on a team? Probably not, but main reason we want this dragon is to add him to our collection. So, Thief Dragons are masters of stealth. Moving seamlessly through the shadows, they use their super dexterous claws to lay ambushes and steal from those who deserve it most, then disappear without a growl. So, that's quite a nice description for him. You know, you'd think thief, that sounds like a horrible thing. No, he actually only steals it from those deserving of being stolen from. So I'm going to move around Deep Light Dragon. Let's move you into a habitat if we've got one available. Fantastic. And then we can actually take a look at Thiefy. So let's throw him in there. That is number 559 of our dragons on purely Windows DML. Not including all the ones we've gotten on Android and such in the past, of course. But by getting Thief, we also have unlocked the Slime Dragon, because we have finished off the Adventurers of Autumn collection. Always good to get nice free bonus dragoons. So I love it. And now with Slime when we hatch him, we'll only need one more dragon, and then we will get the yearly reward, which will be fantastic, because you see we got Cinema, we got Grand Prize, now we've got Slime, and Slime is a very squidgy looking boy. I can't wait to hatch him too. And then, yeah, we've got our final collection coming soon. So, lots of new dragons to come. And that will be collection number 2 of yearly collections completed for me. But Mr. Thiefy Boy here, with his scary green eye, makes him look like some sort of ghoul. What if, canonically, thief dragons are all dragons that have passed on and come back as ghosts? I don't know, that's my fan theory hypothesis today anyway, but you know, overall I do like the design. I've always loved dragons that wear clothes. Whether it's a bib, an apron, a little coat, you know. I don't know why, a top hat. That would be like my favourite thing, to have a dragon wearing a top hat. I just like dragons wearing clothes. I also like birds wearing clothes, so can we get a toucan dragon with like, I don't know, a little sweater on, or a hoodie? That would be cute. I'm asking the important questions. Can we get a toucan dragon in a hoodie? Very, very important. Great job, me. Definitely thinking of the important things in life, especially when we've got an ancient event on the way. Let's worry about the toucan dragon's hoodie. Yeah. Anyway, aside from that, we've also got more sigil to do, so we will be doing that now. And again, usually I would use the Purity Daredevil team comp, but since we've got these fights to redo, I'm going to be doing this with our Acceptance team. And it depends on the fight. One is going to be better than the other in certain situations. And I just want to see how consistent now this combo is. Because it is very consistent. But you'll just see that a lot of the times the enemies do close to 0 damage. Especially when you bulk up with Earth. So, feels good having a team of dragons that just seem to never fall. Just think about, if your defense is so high, you don't actually really have to worry about attack, because they'll just never ever defeat you, and if anything, your enemies just give up out of exhaustion. Isn't that fantastic? I like the thought of that. The only thing is, with a fight like this, if evasion hits enough times, I could imagine that we'd be stuck here a while. But I do also have the benefit with this team that having Havoc means that evasion doesn't really affect us that much, and also having Witchcraft means that we do damage over time, which again, evasion does not actually help them much with that. So, if anything, it's better to use dragons with AoE attacks and DOT attacks when you're against evasion users, because it's only the direct damage that they're going to reduce when it hits them. So, fun of sigils. And trust me, if you're someone that hasn't really cared for sigils too much, they're really not very complicated. It's just, this sigil gives more health. This sigil gives more attack. This sigil gives lots of attack in exchange for health. This sigil just makes your dragon come back to life. This sigil just makes the sigils of the other dragon disappear for a turn. You know, they're not difficult concepts to get your head around. And I think a lot of the people that haven't delved into sigils yet are assuming that they're too complicated, when really it's just like, it's like 5 + 5. If this dragon has lots of damage, does it do lots of damage? The answer is yes. But we'll see how we do against this team here, who's basically pure damage. You see, even though we just took a direct hit from a dragon with Daredevil and Cruelty, we basically took 0 damage. And the reason for that is because, you know, it does take a lot to get through 11 trillion HP. When we get to double legendary sigils, it will probably become a problem if I'm not above rare, but barely. Which is why certain sigil combos are just really good together. You don't want to pick a sigil combo that boosts your damage when your dragon has high health and low health, because they actually don't synergize. And a lot of people did used to recommend that combo of sigils to me, but having a dragon that's okay 100% of the time is much worse than having a dragon that's really good 100% of the time. So, that's why you never want to give your dragon, or give your character, whatever game it is, give your dragon bonus damage when they have low HP, but then you give them something that boosts their HP or heals them. You wouldn't want that. You just want them to stay at a low HP all the time. So then you'd pick something that allows you to stay in the low HP range. And I don't know why. I saw so many people recommend that when Sigils first came out, and I was just a little bit confused. To put it mildly. It was strange. But anyway, you know, I'm sad that the extra trinkets have gone. I wish that they could stay on Frenzy forever, but I got a couple. It wasn't too bad. But we'll be waiting for more. And of course, we've got new Ancient event next week, so again, still trying to chill, just go slowly through the solo event, see what we get, and just try and breed in the meantime. I still don't have Chestnut, so we're still trying to go for this boy now. I'm trying to not waste any gems on this. I don't want to have to waste gems on a Dragon of the Week. You know, just like everyone else, I will struggle getting Dragons of the Week sometimes, because sometimes they just don't want to pop out, and it sucks. But there's not a lot you can do, apart from rebreed as often as you can, and hope and pray. And obviously it helps having slightly higher level dragons. But anyway, for now that's most of what I wanted to go through today. We're now over 140,000 points, which is cool. Not that impressive, but at least we're there. And you know, like I said, if you want to take a look at all the milestone rewards and all the other posts on the forums, I highly recommend that you do so, because just having these saved somewhere, like, I don't know, put them in your favorites bar, or just save the documents of them, it'll help you when you just want to quick go and check it between doing things in the Ancient event. And that's why the wiki's so good, because you just go boom bam, take me to the wiki, and then usually the event pages are right here. Like Magic Challenge, there we go, that took all of about 5 seconds for us to get here. So make sure you're sticking to the timers. I hope that your breedings are successful this week, and until next time, I do hope to see you then.